you're still in with a chance to win 8 free Beer52 beers. So like and comment and you could win a golden ticket. But now we're reviewing Wild Beer, the last of the Beer52 Hop Explorers for August. See you in the video. Keep on rocking. Welcome back to Rocker's Beer Review. Today we're going to be reviewing this Wild Beer, and it's called it's by the Wild Beer Company, and it's called Quantic Session IPA. And this has got, it says citrus, fresh pine, extra pale, and it has got a number of different hops in here. Let me just read out what it's got. Simcoe, Mosaic, and Cascade hops. So we've got a combination of hops. I always find that beer is, you know, you've got to be really good if you're just using a single hop, but when you use different ones, you get a better general, consistent sort of flavour, certainly in my opinion anyway, in ones I've tried. Just again, before we start, remember if you like and comment on this video, then you'll be entered into a prize draw and you can win a golden ticket from Beer52. I've got 5 to give away, and what this gives you is basically you can get 8 free beers for the next month for the whatever the Beer52 theme is. Probably would be October, which is Oktoberfest, so there'll be probably a lot of German type of beers in there. But you get 8 beers for free, and then obviously you could just cancel. You could just cancel the subscription, but you do get the first box free, and you don't pay any postage or anything. So that's going to be worth what, 24 quid times 5. All you've got to do is like and comment, and then we'll do a video, and I'll just pick 5 at random using the YouTube comment random setup. There is I've seen people do it on the internet. So if you're in with a chance, like and comment. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let's get this beer out of the can and into the glass. So it's a lovely green can. Wild Beer, you know, we've had a few different ones from them before. Let's see what this one's like. I would say that this month Hop Explorers has been a little bit too experimental. Certainly in terms of, you know, compared with, say, the Dutch one with the month before, this one isn't quite as good. But, you know, there's still some beer to be drank, and some people probably like this. So, beer in the glass, it's pretty clear. Just having a look there, there's quite a lot of carbonation going up there. So it's got a slight haze on it, but it's probably, you know, you can see it's sort of, the bottom, it's pretty translucent, really. You can see through that. High levels of carbonation. It's a sort of very light, very almost like Pilsner. Let's get some aromas. Yeah, it's quite, I can tell where it says fresh pine. Definitely got a piney taste, but also very sort of lemony, limey. Yeah, I mean, citrus is the thing. You could probably get a little bit of melon and white grape in there as well. So it's very fresh smelling and very citrusy. So anyway, let's get it down, shall we? Cheers, everyone. That is quite nice, actually. It's it really is refreshing and fruity. It's very light, very, very light. Medium level carbonation. It's almost like a lemon and lime lager. You know, maybe, you know, remember those Top Deck. You know, you get lemon and lime version, or if you have like a drop of lime cordial in your beer in your lager. It's a bit like that. But it is very nice. It's not. There's a sweetness from that sort of you know, that lemon and lime flavour, but it's not too sweet. It's just about right in terms of the balance. It's a really great, refreshing beer. That's a pretty good beer, that one. In fact, I can't stop drinking it. It's that good. Really light and refreshing. I'm getting a little bit of those sort of, you know, there's a white, you get that little bit of melon, but it's very subtle, and even a little bit of white grape. But again, we've had ones which have had those flavours before. In fact, even this month we have. But this is very sort of light. It sort of bounces onto your tongue and then sort of disappears off. It does taste like a very light Pilsner as well. But it has that sort of citrus bit. It just gives it a little bit of an edge, bit better, bit more to it. Let's have another read of the thing. It says, yeah, fresh citrus, passion fruit. I'm not really getting the passion fruit. Pine, yeah. I mean, there's that. The pine sort of is the flavour it just gives that real freshness. It's quite difficult to describe pine. I mean, I don't think anyone's really tasted sort of like fresh grass unless you're a cow. But you know, it's really sort of, you know, it's like that sort of spring morning when when it's still a bit of dew and the air is very sort of moist, and it's trying to describe that. You get a lot of that sort of flavours in there, you know, almost that you can almost taste that sort of that air around you. Yeah, I don't think I've even mentioned what the alcohol is on it. 4.7%. To be honest, it tastes really light. You know, if I had seen that and it said 3%, I wouldn't have been surprised. It does taste like a really, really light Pilsner, like a real low, almost like a low calorie, low alcohol Pilsner, but with that nice lemon and lime. So I think I've ranted on enough about that. Let's get some scores, shall we? Okay, the scores are in for the wild beers, and I'm going to remember Quantic Session IPA, citrus, fresh pine, extra pale. Definitely extra pale, very sort of pale, light coloured. There we go. Aromas, well, it had that sort of, it's quite light, but it's got that sort of fresh pine and lemon and lime. It's certainly pleasant, but it's very sort of subtle. So I'm giving it 12 out of 20 for aroma. Appearance, well, it's, you know, look at it, it's pretty light. I mean, it's like a very light beer. You can almost call it a shandy in terms of its colour. So I'm giving it 7 out of 10 for appearance. Flavour, actually the flavours are nice. It is very light. You feel like you could drink tons of this. But 4.7, it's not like really low alcohol. In fact, some sort of premium lagers can have that sort of level of alcohol, but it tastes really light, really easy to drink. It's quite fizzy. It's very thin, but the flavours, the nice citrus and freshness, really comes through. 32 out of 40 for flavour. Value for money, it's another 7 out of 10 because it's a free 30ml can, which works out about £3. Obviously, if you win the competition and you get a beer like this for free, then the value for money will go right up because you're getting it for free, and it's very pleasant. My overall experience, I'm giving it quite a high score as well, 15 out of 20, because it really is nice. I mean, you can I've drank it nearly before we got to the end of the video. It really goes down nicely, really fresh. It makes you want to drink more. You could drink 4 of those, no problem, you know. Not £3 a can, I don't think I'd want to, but you know, it's a very easy drinking beer. It's a great beer to have again. It's a very sort of summery and fresh. Really nice. So 15 out of 20. Tighten those scores up, we get a very respectable 73 out of 100. So that's a White Snake beer. We're going to slide what's left of this beer down slow and easy. And until the next video, don't forget, like and comment for being the chance to win 8 free beers from Beer52 and the golden ticket. Cheers, everyone. Keep on rocking.